Welcome to Naked Pixels. Short clips with advice from the Naked Texture Artist podcast, where my guests answer questions all artists struggle with. Enjoy. Hey, welcome. Here's something I've been thinking about. When I sit down to interview these fantastic artists, hours and hours fly past in the blink of an eye. Should I release these conversations as monster multi-hour episodes? Nah, I've decided to keep them around the hour mark, more manageable for both the listener and myself. But to the observant listener, you will notice that I'm basically asking a lot of the same general questions to all of my guests. Questions we all wrestle with as artists. My guests have great and insightful advice that can really help unlock or unblock artists at various stages of their lives and careers. That's why I seek out these people. But I fear these pieces of valuable advice might get lost in the crowd. Must you listen to a full hour of conversation if you really just want to know how to overcome your imposter syndrome, for example? Well, to make these brilliant pieces of advice more accessible, I have decided to add a new format. Just a small bite of the conversation, centered on a single topic. Pick and choose whatever you need help with, whatever you are interested in, wherever you are in your life as an artist. More direct, more accessible, hopefully much more useful. Then come back for the long-form conversations whenever you want or need that particular experience. I call these bites of advice naked pixels. After all, pixels are the smallest unit in image making. And of course, we're still naked, insofar that we're pulling back the curtain and honestly tackling the more difficult parts of our lives and careers as artists. Expect a new episode of Naked Pixels every Monday, ready to get a good start on the working week. I hope you enjoy them. I hope they're genuinely useful to you. See you on Monday. Thanks for spending a little bit of your day with us. We have a tiny bit of housekeeping to do on the way out. If this episode has been helpful to you, why not share the podcast with your colleagues and friends? If you'd like to support the podcast, I'd appreciate if you bought me a coffee. You can do that on Ko-fi. That is spelled ko-fi.com/The Naked Texture Artist. One word. If you have suggestions, comments, or questions, I'd love to hear them. Feel free to drop me a line on thenakedtextureartist@gmail.com. That is The Naked Texture Artist written out in all one word @gmail.com. As I mentioned, having a busy day job in visual effects means my release schedule for this podcast can be a bit irregular. So if you don't want to miss out, subscribe to The Naked Texture Artist wherever you get your podcasts. Or follow the podcast on the socials, then you'll be alerted when the next episode drops. The music in this episode was Awake by Tycho. Nick Sifoni helped put the sound together, and everything else was done by me, your host, Marque Pierre Sondergaard. Speak to you soon.